Time with one valve tucked in there as well. The rumble of the big Pratt & Whitney R1340 600 horsepower radial engines in your ears. And the sound of those prop tips turning supersonic pretty nice too.
Wife always knew when the Harvard was going over.
Advanced.
We have taken a 2,000 horsepower motor. Can you believe that? A Harvard, very, very strong and built, and listen to the sound. And in one of the wings, and we did dive bombing with them. 19-pound smoke bomb. In here, Jim?
Well, they're not all ladies and gentlemen, all formed up. Charlie mentioned why there's so many of these. Boys and girls, don't miss an opportunity to support the museum and have one awesome lunch.
Absolutely. And we have the others on top of the G6s. The big thing that the G6, the SNJs, and the Harvards should be noted that they probably have the Warbirds of America badge for flying formation. And here is a picture pass coming across of two yellow birds, if you will. That's why I'm calling yellow. And you'll note that the Harvard aircraft that you'll see later on in the aerobatic team.
Hag Hut, Angus burgers are cooking over there. They smell great. If you haven't had one yet, go grab one because they'll fill you right up. Even on a hot day, they taste good.
Jim, bring me up to date. I had a senior's moment this morning, and I came to the pilot's tent, where they've always said the briefing, and there you had it.
And went to the site that it was, disassembled it, transported it here, reassembled it, and it's a great meeting room. The new, well, Airshow briefing meeting room and everything else. They've got some great Flying Tigers artwork up on the wall, so don't miss it. They're open there, so great place to have a meeting.
Well, I'll tell you, I was here when they heard about the Flying Tiger restaurant just up by Buffalo that had closed up shop and they're going to do. And with the way things are, we're very pleased to have them here. And let me tell you, putting on the show, showing what was trained thousands of aircrew pilots in the Second World War and right up in South Modified.
American Beauty.
Okay, let's give them a big wave as they go by and they go by. Whoa, he fired his machine gun. My heavens, man. Man, I told you we did have a machine gun in the Harvard for training. They didn't let any smoke bombs, 19-pound smoke bombs going. There they are, the G6s going by. Give them a big wave.
Florida proclaimed Freddie Cavanis the General of the Conch Republic Air Force back in '92 after he sighted and reported a defecting MiG in the U.S. airspace. Now he's going to crank this Mustang up to 380 knots to give us a nice vertical roll heading out of here, I believe. A lot of stories Freddie can tell about flying down in Key West. I've heard some very interesting stories of Freddie dropping skydivers out of his pits. Not uncommon to see the Fred Cavanis name in a lot of different aviation documentaries.
Yep, on the Discovery Channel, they put the P-51 as the top fighter aircraft of the Second World War, and the Spitfire was second.
You're ready to rip her up now.
He's low.
At 389. With a vertical roll straight up.
That was cool, wasn't it?
Woo-hoo! Good way to gain out airspeed pretty quick, huh? And now he'll perform the Cuban 8 maneuver in the P-51 Mustang. Straight up and over the top. Cutting down, inverted, rolls it back upright. And we'll reverse it on the other end. The Cuban 8.
Know where the Cuban 8 came from, Jim?
What's that?
You know where that is one big loop.
Now we begin 1, 2, 3, and a perfect 4-point roll.
You know, Jim, an M came in to pick up his Mustang up in London, Ontario, Canada.
Talk about on the deck. And now for the 8-point roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more coming around.
Every month, with all the aircraft on. There's, whoa! Get that picture, guys.
You think he's enjoying himself today?
That's probably in that B-51.
You know, these pilots flying these Warbirds, Freddie Cabanas, everybody else here, it does look like a lot of fun, and believe me, you ask those guys and they'll tell you just how much. Announcement, any of our veterans, any military personnel that are here with us today, we'd like you to gather up here around the announcer stand let's say around 12:30 or so. We'd like as many of the veterans as we can get to come out on the field today. And our salute to veterans as Freddie Cabanas brings the aerobatic performing P-51 Mustang back in for a beautiful landing. They're getting ready to crank up, well, the fighters are anyway. Let's see if they're going to let Freddie get the Mustang off the field here. As Freddie taxis as the great Corsair, the bent-winged bird, taken to the skies.
That one has the painted stripes on it. Black and white stripes. On the aircraft for D-Day.
The 1941 Historical Aircraft Group Airshow, celebrating 70 years. 1938, when the Curtiss P-40 introduced. And where else in the world are you going to see
See, number 3 has the Flying Tigers, the Star Troops up front. The Boxer Rebellion had been in 1900, Japan against China. And here we have, flying overhead, the B-51
Corsair leading, 2 Mustangs on the wingtip, 1 Mustang in trail.
Just a little bit more history, I guess I can fill in here. In 1928, Kaishek nationalists united China. And then we had China and Japan that clashed at Marco Polo Bridge. On the massacre happened on December 1938 through to February 1939. And the Chinese Air Force bought U.S. planes, plus they asked for the American pilots, and that's when the American Volunteer Group was formed, the Flying Tiger.
And now from your right, ladies and gentlemen, the metal spell B-17. Well over 12,000 B-17s manufactured back in the 1940s, late 1940s.
Go down at speed, right up and shoot up his rudder so that he went down to the NCL 12. That was an amazing record that they had. And I'll tell you, there to be honored, they have a tent down there with chairs and so on to tell their story. It's something that you can make yourself available of. If it's going to sit a little bit again, do it, Jim, that. And now we have the B-17 back safely on ground, Jim.
Yep, that's a little flight to the rain shower. B-17 Memphis Bell returns. Again, we'll have the Corsair back up in the sky this afternoon. Interrupted by the rain a little bit there. No mistaking the outline of the Corsair. You take a look at that airplane, you don't mistake it for anything else. On the ground, Mustangs are right behind.
Well, just about touching the ground, I'm telling you, the peak there in the landing keep me a little bit nervous, I would think. And now we have another B-51 safely on the ground. The B-51 actually out in front of you with the nice yellow Mustang.
Next Mustang touching down, Wings of Canada Mustang.
Yeah, my father's Mustang has Y2 on it when you're 442 squadron up in Canada.
Just taking off Beechcraft Bonanza, that's one of our photo planes today. We're getting some great formation shots on Curtis P-40s. Warbirds over Long Island. Here comes the first P-40 flight of the day, folks. Museum. One of the last P-40s manufactured in 1944. Next is taking off. That is the Jackie C. Jeff Kleiman's American Air Power Museum.
Do I talking to? until you take over for the action. Okay. That's Pete Spence flying his aircraft. He's a Dave Hewitt and following up with a big number 54 with the 10 Tiger. With the big 53 on it, and that's the aircraft that I was in yesterday. Here we have 4 of the Harvard taking off. And that's number 4 and number 5. All those that are flying the Harvards here today have their wingman's badge, leader's badge, and formation as they, as I said, pushed me in, and I got settled in the cockpit during rain, and we take off. No problem. We go off to practice. No real problem there either, except they're doing a head and pull over 4 Gs. Now, one thing that I was told is as you get older, your arteries and so on narrow. But I tell you, this aging body, all the whole parts that I have ended up down towards my knees at 4 Gs. And here we have another P-40 going over. The P-40s were made with Allison motors, but also we had some of the Mark II. Yeah, they're here ready to go out in front because we're going to have a special celebration of what they did, and thank you all. Any military, past and present. Because of everything that's going on in this world of ours today, we want to recognize you.
If you're ready, come on up to the announcing tower. This is P-40 from Warbirds over at Long Island. Signal when they come out. We'd like to get as many as we possibly can.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. No, I really...
The highlight of the show in a certain fashion.
You know what you mean? Yeah. No,
I'm going to be up here, Jim, but I'm not taking the salute, but I'm going to be checking to make sure everybody's out here.
P-40 just touching down is from the Warbirds over Long Island collection. Bob Paradis.
Welcome.
P-40s, that's yours, Charlie.
Well, I'll tell you, the P-40's been up there flying. We have to get them on the ground and clear the air. But here again, they did the nice holiday Saturday functions, particularly around November the 11th, and special dues that Senate have up in this old man was helped in, pushed up, whatever, to get into the aircraft because I had trouble joining it. And then go through what I did, and as we come in. And Greg, I think I see the first P-40 getting ready to come in, so just be a minute. Do you want to add something now in preparation for where are they coming in from? From the right? They'll be coming in from the right. They're lining up, they've got height. It's a three-plane formation of the P-40s, and the one thing is, P-40s, the T-6s, the Harvards.
Maneuver the menacing triple bypass.
point roll. Number 3 will reposition the aircraft with a half-cubing maneuver as he pulls the nose up and over, bringing that nose back around and pointing it towards the big old barrel roll. And as Kent completes his barrel roll off to the right, we have the lead in number 1 coming in. Hartman up at the top. And we dedicate this hunt to Canadian Hartman Aircraft Association, or Aircraft Association President Ray Wilmore, on his birthday that happened yesterday. We know it's his birthday because it's the same day as Geneseo. And number 2 is pulling up and around to put an arrow through the heart. Here it comes, Lewis moved on, putting an arrow through the heart. For the Canadian Harvard Aerobatic team, the line abreast loop. What happens here is each of the aircraft line up on the same line, and they'll keep that position all the way through the loop maneuver. Here they come, and here they go, the line abreast loop. Probably their most difficult maneuver. Give them away, get those hats off, get those arms moving. All right, thank you so much. formation. The old, the new, the past, the present, your United States Air Force Heritage Flight.
Snorton's going to come down and give you a nice little flyby with the B-40. Too fast as we're going to get.
This one's being second passage just from the right out of the loop. And there you are. Right on, Airshow Center, Jim.
We need that airplane moved away from the C-130. If you flew your Globe Swift in today, we need to get that moved ASAP, thank you. And Snort's not done yet.
Wheels on now with the wheels on.
And Snort Dale Stockgrass, bringing the P-40 back on the ground. Beautifully done, as usual. Oh, Guelph, Ontario, they've got a bunch of their World War I airplanes here. They've got a great museum up there, a lot of flying activity going on up there with the Great War Flying Museum.
You have a pen, I'll send you address. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Check her. No, I have to go look. All right. Okay.
Eleanor, we got it. Oh, she wants to meet Manfred Radius. That's... for a little Battle of Britain first.
Don't stop me. How would a hurricane get me? Well, actually, I was heading back to base, and this chap was leading two other hurricanes, and I saw him dip his word, you're going to make a mighty splat on the ground. So I did find it, parachute open, everything was wrong to see whether it's cracked or not. Anyway, I got back. More important, look what's taking off and listen to the sing of this motor. I never get tired of it.
It's the car.
Look at it, just deep into the air, the way it goes. Air Force flew more Halifax Martians in the Halifax than they did in Lancaster. Now we have, to my mind, it's the one aircraft that I want to fly in combat at any time over the P-51, the Spitfire for Spitzy Wings of Canada. Hey, that's the one over. Oh, man! I suddenly realized it wasn't flying too, so this is a rifle group flying. These wings and so on, they can put on a great show. Here we have, singing by in front of us, the hurricane. And as I was saying, I learned these things and reading up about the Battle of Britain, touch and go, that if it had continued much longer, they would have been able to invade Britain. But Goring pulled back and decided to continue with the bombing. And here we have, sipping across in front of us. Here's the place, look at this, stick your back. And flying the Spit, they did, I'm not sure, but it probably... And so on Discovery Channel, they took the P-51 over the Spitfire, put your back, and I'll tell you, boys and girls, it sings. The Spitfire, it really sings with the Merlin engine. And as I said, these are the two aircraft from the Russell Group, where they have an ME-109 that chastised me. And here we have, coming back, listen to this motor. Doesn't matter. Just zooming by, as I said, the Hurricane shot down more enemy aircraft in the Battle of Britain than the Spitfire.
Oh, they were happy I got it for them.
One of the problems was the nice landing. Ooh-wee, no problem at all. Nice going. A little bit lyrical, describing what it was like to fly the Spitfire. And I just want to watch this landing of Rick Volker. Touch down, he's going to run along, down safely, and this is a big, big point about it. And coming across in front, wave to Rob Billman from Rochester. Billman. 1:30 as he's coming in. Oh, okay. I've never flown a Hurricane. I've flown some different ones. Well, the Crane, the Anson, the Oxford. Oh, watch the back door there.
Perfect. Right on target. So they flew over about 1,200 feet or so. Had a special flap setting based on their weight and CG.
Cessna Bobcat taken to the skies. Memphis Bell B-17 now taxiing out. Plane served as a cargo and personal transport. Aircraft put up for sale back in 2006, and two of the members of the 1941 Historical Aircraft Group were able to purchase this airplane, and it is now part of the collection here at Geneseo. And a beautifully this airplane, quite a history up here in the western New York area. Fire Ray Highlands Field up and on takeoff roll, our first P-40 ready to go.
Coming up. Yeah.
Nice quiet sound. And for your information and so on.
Again, we want to thank all the sponsors that are responsible for getting these airplanes here this year. GW Lisk Incorporated, the Roger Sox Foundation, the Niagara Falls Aerospace Museum. Great help.
Up in the air. Go. Now, man. Wiggle. One more time.
That P-40 brought you from the Fighter Factory down in Virginia.
With their Airshow color commentator. Enough about me, and here comes the P-17 show. And you know, Mrs. Howland had every right to say that.